I also like to remind you, just as we prep and prime our bodies, right? Like I was lighting the space, whatever you need to put down, right? I saw the cutest little sign this morning. My friend said her kids put up on her office when she's working office hours in session. If it's a question, it's the answer is probably upstairs. I don't know, not sure what's for dinner. So same for you all, right? You're enrolling in this practice. We're being steeped together in the space. So as you set yourself up in the space, whatever it takes to allow yourself, the moment to be on your mat, right? And more than just the moment to be on your mat, like the situation of how your screen is, the volume, for those of you who use the playlist that I suggest, having the playlist out, sitting on whatever you need to sit on. And that way we don't have to fidget, any of us. And we still have that, that cultivation of goodness and that dedication to self. So phone, mute, unless you're watching on your phone, then obviously not on mute. And we'll start in a moment. Oh, let me just make sure. Looks like there's a chat, so I just want to make sure everybody's okay. The playlist is on Spotify. Hold on, Val, I'll send it to you. Just give me a sec, everybody, because I have the link right here. It's going to take me a moment. I have to open it. Control C, close, put this down. Hold on, here is the playlist in case you didn't get it. Okay, all right, now we're going to begin. Okay, good. So comfortable seat. The opening of the practice for you is the invitation into the conversation of breath. How may I be breathed? Can this practice be an offering for a now-centric focus? And can I integrate alertness in the back body and receptivity in the front body that brings me into this moment? So for those of you who are reclined, let your body unspool. If you're seated, feel this conscious pause, right? This moment in time where you gaze inward. And you feel the breath moving through your body. And so if you are seated, the spinal line is very vertical, upright. It has natural curves. The collarbones are wide and the ears float back. And you're tuning in. How deep is the inhalation? The exhalation. How can I breathe in my body? Fragments, the feeling. And even a sense of attuning. integrating slowness as a way to journey inward. This is the practice. So if you're reclined, take your time, join us seated. Seated, friends, a little more upright through the crown of your head, a little more level through your chin. And bring your hands to your heart center in prayer, setting your intention, your mantra, your dedication. Someone you know, someone you don't know. Right now, sending it to maybe someone in the medical profession. And then we do an audible release, right, to just let it go, and 3 rounds of Om to, again, reiterate vibration as clearing and vibration as tuning in. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And then blink your eyes open. And slowly come onto all fours. So again, when you begin, if all fours is not comfortable, come into child's pose, okay? Otherwise, come onto all fours. Now you can be on your fists, your forearms. You can wag your tail. You can round and arch. And I like to lean to the left and the right so that my outer thighs, my IT band, start to hydrate with my breath and move in my body. And I can already hear little movements of the bones. And then that so and the hum of your breath in your body, letting that happen for you too. So just a couple more freestyle movements, whatever you need, whatever you crave. Giving of that, feeling in that space. And then very slowly settle into all fours. Extend your left leg. Lift it straight back and your right arm. And tap, exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. One more time. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Slowly, gently put down just the right hand. Lift that left leg a little higher and then bend the left knee and slowly tap the left knee to the left elbow and then right back up. So the knee stays bent. It's an exhale, it wakes up the side body and then right back. I can feel this in my right hip as well. Knee to elbow up. And then lower the left knee down. Now listen, take the left hand behind your head. Look to your left. Lift the left ribs and the left elbow. And then slowly come across, tap the left elbow to the right thumb. I have to bend my right elbow to do that. And then inhale, come up and open up. Just 2 more. Exhale, bring it across into that rotation. Inhale, come on. One more time, scoop the navel. Exhale, bring it across. Inhale, come up. And then gently release the left arm. Sit back into child's pose. So knowing you have moved one side of the body and the pacing will change, yeah? So enjoy the slowness, the unhurried. This is intentional. Gently come forward. Slide the hands under the shoulders. Lift the right leg. Lift the left arm. Straighten the right leg. Lift it a little higher. And then exhale. Carve and tap and reach. Feeling the scoop in the round when the elbow touches the knee, and that's an exhale. And then inhale, lengthen. One more time. Exhale. Right, being breathed. Inhale. And then lower the left arm. Bend the right knee. Tap the right knee to the right elbow, tricep. That's an exhale. And then inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Lift, lift, lift that right thigh. And then place the right knee on the mat. Maybe wag your tail. And then take your hand behind the base of your skull. Look to the right. Lift the right elbow and the right ribs. Inhale. Exhale as you carve and spin, tap. And then inhale, look and lift. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Final one. Enjoy all of the obliques and the corset muscles working for you. And then release. Right hand, go back to child's pose. Turn the palms of the hands up. So when you turn the palms of your hands up, it's an offering. Little melted in the heart center. A little more free in your breath. Slack in your jaw. And then slowly walk both hands to the right. Left palm might stack on the back of the right hand and begin to oscillate. So let your body side to side, right? Like swing the ribs, rock them, just getting into that space, breath, space, breath. And then come through the center and switch sides. And as you go side to side, note the breath and be breathed. So on this left side, notice if there's equal weight in the sit bones. And then release and come into down dog. So in down dog, pedal your feet. Now as we start to move the body more, you know already, you can take child's pose anytime. Anytime in this practice, child's pose. I'm just wagging the tail, pedaling my feet, nodding my head, checking in. And then glide your body forward, plank. Exhale, back dog. You can absolutely lower your knees if you need to. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. One more time. Inhale, plank. All the way to the floor. Roll your thigh bones in, point your toes, toenails into the mat. Let's do one round of Shalabhasana, where the arms reach back, the neck is supple, the skin there, and then you lift the chest, widen those collarbones and lift your legs. So more action in your back body if you can, please. More lift, softness in the tongue, and then slowly, hands under shoulders, lower the legs. Inhale, lift for low cobra. Exhale, come down. Two more, inhale, lift. Like the pads of the palms of the hands, they ground you for a moment. And then you come down. And in this last one, you will actually lift your hands. If that feels safe for you, inhale, lift your hands, lift a little higher. And then gently release, push back, child's pose, downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet here. Left and right, right and left.
Lift the right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee down, the top of the left foot. Inhale the arms all the way up, framing the ears. If that's too much for you, you would put the hands on the hips. And then bend the elbows, take the hands behind the head, side bend over to the right. Inhale, come up, and then side bend over to the left. Right? The body just wants to be breathed. Inhale, come up, twist to the right, really press through the back leg, the shin bones, and then center, and then twist into the opening. Center. Place the hands on the mat around the right foot and inhale, mostly straighten that right leg. Just checking in, seeing how it's going, a little diagnostic of the hamstrings. Bend the right knee, take the right leg back, vinyasa, down dog, or child's, right? So if you don't know what to do down dog, if maybe you want plank to the floor for low cobra or plank to up dog, down dog. Lift your left leg, quietly step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down. Each leg is in their own lane in this low lunge, okay? So make sure that's happening for you. You're not on a balance beam. Inhale your arms up. When you bend the elbows, switch to clasp. Then funnel the ribs as you side bend over to the left. Cohesive opening through the right. And then inhale, come up, and you just simply windshield wipe over to the right. Pelvic floor is lifted, right? We call this Mula Bandha. Navel, Uddiyana Bandha, up. Inhale, twist to your left. And then come through the center. Twist to your right. Center. Hands now to the mat. And then mostly straighten the left leg. And we have to meet ourselves exactly where we are today. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. And be willing to drop the story. Bend the left knee, flex the right foot. Maybe it's the story about the hamstrings, vinyasa. Maybe it's the story about being shelter, whatever it is, right? So wherever you are, bend, breathe. This practice is a reminder, the most important part of this space is to be comfortable inside your home, your mobile home, your body. Walk your feet to your hands, yeah? When your feet get to your hands, place your hands on your shins. Inhale, lean forward, lift your chest. You can do this, widen your collarbones. And then exhale, fold forward and down. Do two more, okay? Inhale, halfway lift. Elongate that spine. Yes, you can. Yep. And then exhale, fold, soften. Lean your hips a little more forward, everybody. Okay, yeah. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Right, so the head's not just a pez. The whole body leans forward. And then exhale, fold. Ground the feet down. Inhale, come up straight or rounded. That's your choice. Inhale, come up, maybe a little or a big back bend. And then bring the hands to the heart center in prayer. Shade your eyes, yeah, just for a moment. You're on your mat. Be on your mat. Laser-like single-pointed attention. That's what's required. Let's all participate there. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, fresh perspective. Reach up. And then exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift your chest. If you want to hop back, by all means, I will step my right foot back and then my left. Chaturanga for some, child's pose for others, low cobra or up dog, and downward facing dog. Right, and in this way, we're pedaling our feet, or you're still. Your hands are spread. You feel the breath moving through the body, right? You're water, you're a tidal being. How are you breathing? Can you feel the texture of the breath and the tone of the fluent feeling of the fluid moving through you? Lift your right leg up. Take your right knee across, exhale to the left elbow, and then inhale up. Take the right knee to the right elbow, exhale. You don't have to do this, you get to. And then the knee to the nose.
big step of the right foot forward, and then the left foot. Inhale, lift the chest, really lean forward, and then fold. Root the feet down, rise up, bent knees, straight knees. This time you'll flush and rinse by folding forward and down, Uttanasana immediately. Inhale, lengthen or elongate your spine. Left leg back or hop back. You want more chaturanga, please take a few. You want less, it's simple. Just go right into down dog. So simplicity is the invitation, especially when we feel limited. Because we know we are boundless, we are expansive humans, spirits, right, in the material world. Yeah, breathing in and breathing out. Birthright is happiness. So how do you turn your gaze in this posture, in this practice? How do you tune in? Lift your left leg. Take it across, exhale. Do you feel the micro movements or do you rush them and then lift, right? Do you just want to get it done? Tap the left knee to the left elbow. Is it a to-do list for you and up? Could it be a to-do list that you pause, knee to the nose, and you shift your mindset and the back foot comes forward? Inhale, lift your chest, and it becomes a to-be list. Let me be more patient. Bend the knees, come into Utkatasana. Let me be more concentrated. Let me feel how I operate in my fractured body, wounded body. How do I move? Breathe. Sit a little deeper. Funnel your ribs. Lean the weight evenly into your feet, yeah? If your arms feel congested at the shoulders, then bend the elbows. Sit a little bit back, back, back. You got this, yeah. Now pitch your torso up an inch or two. And then inhale, spring from the floor up into that back bend. Reverence in the heart space, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift your chest. You can hop back, step back, crawl back. You decide. You get to decide, and that's in the practice, the truthfulness of you here right now. Lift the right leg, step the right foot forward, crescent, Alanasana. Reach the arms back, friends, reach them back. Oh, thank you for this body. And then slowly pitch the torso upright. And then gently bring the arms up. Sit a little deeper. Sit a little deeper. Sit a little deeper. Take the left hand down to the floor or a block or a book. The right hand to the sky. Easeful twist. Right? The back knee could be down. You sit deeper into the right thigh. If you want, reach the right arm over, spin the right ribs up toward the ceiling. Spin the left side of the body toward the navel. Yeah. And then place the right hand outside the right foot and inhale, mostly straighten the right leg. Right, whatever your attention is, if it's wandering, bring it back. Right, bring it back. Whatever your attitude is, can you be in one of gratitude? Like, thank you for this body. Bend the right knee, take the right leg back. You move through the practice the way you want, yeah? You could hold plank for 3 breaths. That's what I'm going to do. And then down dog. What's most important as you start to understand this is what my body is craving. Lift the left leg. Slowly step the left foot forward. Reach the arms back. Hover the chest over the thigh. And then slowly bring it up. And even the arms come up. And there is a bit more action in the legs. And then as the right hand reaches for whatever it reaches for, block, tinted fingertips or floor, the left arm reaches up. The left shin bone's mostly vertical like a column. That one thigh bone like a bench. And then reach the arm over if that's right for you. And you're just dousing yourself breath by breath
in this moment. Take the left hand outside the left foot, mostly straighten the leg, and start to feel the breath actually cascading through your body. Right, and in that moment, maybe you start to appreciate what you're capable of. Bend your left knee and cycle through, or go right into down dog or child's pose. Where are you wandering? Where are you wandering? And so you can stay in down dog, or if you want a little more, you can walk your feet halfway up the mat and look at your hands. And I call this the rocking little dog. So we just rock onto the toes, push into the hands, look at the top of the mat. If you have to see one, watch one. Now, if you're someone who likes to be suspended in the air, you would rock and kick and land. And then rock and kick and land. If you didn't want to be suspended, don't do this, right? Do 3 more or walk your feet to the top of the mat. You get to be you in this moment right here. Yeah. Yeah, get those shoulders above those elbows and the wrists. You got it. And then get the feet to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, lift halfway up, and then exhale, fold. Super deep bend in the knees. Here you are again. Utkatasana. Here you are. Let's bend the elbows like cactus and rise the heels. Maybe bring the gaze up. Rise those heels even higher. And then lower your heels. Lift your toes, straighten your arms. Yeah. Streamline your energy. Bend your elbows, rise your heels. Be right here. Be right here. And then lower your heels. Straighten your arms. This time, lift your 10 toes. Not from your tongue. Your tongue doesn't do it. Bend your elbows. Rise your heels. I know it seems like it might, but it doesn't. Lower the heels. Spring up, back bend. Gather from the ground and then fold. Rinse into yourself. Inhale, halfway lift. Now you jump, you step, you crawl through your vinyasa. Right? You don't want to do the vinyasa? Skip it. That's totally great. You want an extra up dog? Do it. Yeah. Move the heart through the gates of the thumbs and the arms, and then down dog, step your right foot forward, left heel in, warrior 1. Okay, so in warrior 1, can you sit deeper? Your hands could stay on your hips, sure. Your arms could be bent. Your arms could also be straight. Look up. Look forward. Take your left elbow underneath your right one. So it's half eagle arms. If you have shoulder, elbow, wrist congestion, it doesn't work, no biggie. If you need to come off your back heel, that's what I'll demonstrate. That modification is really user-friendly. And then inhale, articulate an arch in the spine. That means look up. And then exhale, round. Don't worry if you missed it, we have 2 more. Inhale, arch, we're really concentrated. Exhale, round. Hydrating the spinal muscles. Inhale, deep breathing. Network of nerves. Exhale, round. Inhale, come up, reach the arms wide, warrior 2. I bet you didn't see that coming. Sit into warrior 2, deeply, look over the right shoulder, and then surf your breath. So a bit of a washing machine through the pelvis, right? A little bit of an internal shower. And then if there's any unnecessary work in the neck, soften, sit deeper. Yeah, we're lingering in warrior 2 a little bit longer. Entering the conversation, it's getting a little bit more heated. Oh yeah, I meant to engage in this conversation. I meant to engage. And then reverse the warrior. So now this is usually when you want to get out of this conversation. And that's when it gets good. Right? It's like any hearty relationship that will last. The minute you're done, I'm out. It's just getting started. It's just getting started. Sit a little deeper into the right thigh. Yes, I feel you, quads. Thank you. And then inhale the arms up. Windmill the arms down. Oh, thank goodness. Vinyasa, down dog, child's, right? And maybe you linger an extra moment in upward facing dog so you can rinse and flush out through the right side. Maybe you find
I need child's pose. So that's where you go. I don't know what you need. You're going to deliver it. You're going to do it for you. Okay, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward and come into warrior one. Now, heel to heel is classic. I like to take my right leg a little bit right because I know that my pelvis needs a little bit more compassion for spaciousness. So hands can be on the hips, straight up, over, whatever you need, a little bit of bend. And then in that moment, flood the body with your breath. Do not strategically plan. We haven't crossed our arms yet. Pause. Okay, now take the right elbow under the left and come off the heel. Just because no one can see you doesn't mean you hurry to shape, yeah? If you don't want to be off the heel, it's down. Sit deeper. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, articulate and arch up. Flexion now. Exhale. Be steeped in it. Second time I'm saying it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Open the arms, warrior two. There's the flush, there's the rinse, and then sit. Virabhadrasana B, heel to heel, heel to arch. Front knee tracks above ankle if you need to shorten the stance. Shoulder girdle above the pelvis. So some people like to lean in the warrior. That's not wrong, just not what I'm asking. I want you to get that clean line and reach, look over. And if that's not what you want, don't do it. Sit, breathe, right? So maybe, I know for me, there's a little shake through the back of the left leg. And so what is the response? Do I react? Let me get out of here. Or do I respond? Okay, I'm gonna sit deeper and then reverse. Reverse the warrior. It's tempting to have that right leg, left leg get straight, sit deeper, sit deeper. Harness the breath flowing through the body. A little bit lower. And then just like that, inhale, come up and move through the vinyasa. Now, if the body says no vinyasa, go to down dog. If the body says 3 chaturangas and the mind agrees, that's where you go. So we're constantly coming back, moving through. What is the vinyasa? Moving, breathing, meditation, churning us, turning us, renewing and refueling us. So wherever you are right now, give yourself a couple more breaths, okay? Let me be here. Right, sometimes just closing the eyes resets the nervous system. That's all your break was, down dog. Step your right foot forward, left heel in, warrior two. There you are, warrior two. The leg is primed. Straighten the right leg and slide into Utthita Trikonasana. So there's extension through the 2 arms, the 2 legs, and the spine. The right ribs craft underneath you like a little bit of a wave. The left one's back. And then wherever you are, maybe you look down, maybe you look to the side, maybe you look up. There is this feeling, this breathing, this opening to grace. To here I am. I'm here. I'm right here. Can I be right here? Right? Not wondering what's next. Doesn't matter what's next. Bend the right knee. That's what's next. Forearm to thigh if you like. Right arm on the inside if that's what you want. Left hand shortening the lever or the lever of the arm makes it easier for the shoulder girdle. So left hand on hip will make it easier. Looking down will make it easier if you have shoulder issues. Arm up, over, possibly it wraps behind. Now, again, how are you breathing? What's going on with your breath? Are you willing to breathe deeper? Inhale, come up through center. Mostly straighten the right leg and then turn the feet so they're parallel. I shorten my stance a little. You get to decide what you want. Place your hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bow and fold. Now in this moment, you can grab index and middle finger in between the big toes or the outer edges of the feet. That's the offering for this one right now. Obviously, if you're someone who inverts, and that's essential to your practice,
Go for it. Maybe a smidge of a bend in your knees. Lean, 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 lean forward. Yeah, we're rinsing the breath through our body. Then slowly, toes out, heels in, you'll bend your right knee. Your right knee, you'll bend it and come into Skandasana. So your right knee is bent, your left knee has a micro bend. And we really effort in that way easily so you can recruit strength through the back of your leg. And you can also feel a bit more of that flow, right? The vayus, the water in the body moving. And then slowly switch to the other side. Now, when you switch to the other side, little bend there, do not allow that left knee to collapse. Open up, breathe. Feel your breath. It's really important that that becomes, as I said in the opening meditation, the conversation, the so and the hum, not strategically planning the day. Okay, come through the center, or we'll do one round of the goddess, the temple, right, the horse stance. So the knees are above the ankles. So if they're collapsing in, push your hands as a boundary. Lift your toes, sit deep, a little deeper. Reach your arms up. Reach your arms out to the sides, sit a little deeper. Push the inner thighs out. You want to wake up. Cartwheel the arms forward and down to the right, and vinyasa. Now, when you get into your vinyasa, okay, just a reminder, if you need child's pose, take it. If you want to go right to down dog, fine. If you want to hold in plank, be clear. It's your practice. It's your practice. Right? We're doing it together to support each other. Visible and invisible support happens on the daily. What are you doing for you right now? Step your left foot forward. Come into warrior two. Yeah, so here you are in warrior two. You're sitting. And then you mostly straighten that left leg. And you slide, 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 lengthen. If anything feels too wide, you narrow it. If anything feels like it's wound up in the neck, in the pelvis, in the low back, come up higher, look down, right? Be in service of what is best for me. Oh, I want to reach that arm over, that right one. I want to allow a little unhinging through my side body that's always gripping. That's my story. And hopefully I'm not sticking to it. Hopefully I'm de-adhering it. Yeah, reach the right arm up, bend that left knee. Now the left forearm could go to the thigh for Utthita Parsvakonasana, long side angle. Yeah, that's the Sanskrit. Inspiring you. You reach over or you wrap it behind. You got to know why you take the shape you take. And if you're not sure, and if your face is unattractive when you're taking that shape, can I soften more? That is the experiment. Can I soften more? Can I simplify more? Can I be at home? Inhale, come up. In this body, left foot parallel. Can I be at home in my mobile home? Hands on your hips. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, fold. Now, you can keep the hands behind you in prayer or on hips, or you can do the hands to the mat. Sometimes it's really nice to not have the hands down there and feel for a little bend in the knees and a lot of lean, and that soft skin even behind the neck. So where are you in your body, and can you lean in? And if you don't want to lean in, do you know why? Does it even matter? Okay, take the hands to the mat. I don't know if it matters for you. Heels in, bend your left knee now. Bend it, turn the right thigh up. Breathe. What would it take for you to take a deep breath? And especially if you've been withholding your breath.
How comfortable are you in your body with just breathing in silence? Switch sides. Look to your right. Take your hands around that right foot and cycle through vinyasa. Big vinyasa, little vinyasa, your choice. Move through it. Move through your vinyasa. You want an extra chaturanga? Do it. You don't want it? Don't. That's the blessing in the practice. That's the blessing right here, right now. Do not miss the blessing. Down dog. Inhale, plank. All the way to the floor. Roll the thigh bones in. Point your feet. Take your arms out to the side like a T, and then lift your chest and your arms. If this bothers your shoulders, yeah, your hands go under your shoulders. If not, lift a little higher and add a lift in the legs. Right, taking flight here, lift. Lift a little more, friends. Yes, you can. Absolutely, lift. And then release. Bend the elbows, stack the palms, rest your forehead on whatever palm is on top and shake your hips out. I'm really moving my hips side to side, and I'm almost imagining the water in the basin of the pelvis, fluid flowing, moving through the body, no stagnation. Okay, now your hands will come to your bottom, your elbows will squeeze in, and you'll inhale, lift up. So now you've pulled those arms, those extremities into the midline, lift a little higher, lift your legs. If this has any negative effect on your low back, keep your legs down. If not, I would like you to bend your knees, flex your feet, lift your thighs, straighten your legs, point your toes. Okay, that's a lot of directions. It means you need coordination. Can I speak? Yes. Bend the knees, flex the feet, straighten the legs, point the toes. Can you do one more? Yes, you can. Bend the knees, flex the feet, lift the thighs, straighten the legs, point the toes, let it go down. Restack the palms, rest the forehead, shake the hips out. Oh, right, if there's an audible sound, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay, so for the next pose, which is Dhanurasana, bow pulling, the offering here, and I'm just going to show you up close. The offering is to grab the inside of the feet, yeah, the inside, so the arms stay open. If you don't want to grab the inside, your arms can grab the tops of. Okay, inside of the feet with your knees bent. Yep. So remember, friends, when we grab the inside of our feet, the upper arm bone is open. It's open. If you're grabbing the outside, you can turn it down a little bit, and then you kick up. Knees coming closer. Come on, kick up, breathe. What's the quality of your breath? Did your breath just change? If your breath just changed, back off a little, kick up more. Can you get your thighs a little closer? Kick up, and then release. Take your hands down by your sides, turn the left side of your face onto the mat and look to your right shoulder. So the first two, your forehead was on your palms, shaking it out. The second one, you're looking to the right, shaking it out. If that was too much for you, do one of the other two. If that felt amazing, do it again. Be in it again. And maybe this time rock side to side. So it becomes bow pulling and then you roll onto the right side, bow pulling and then you roll onto the left. That, you don't have to do that. You get to do that. You get to do that. So go ahead and go bow pull, right? And if you want to add on, right, you can rock up and back, right? You could take the inside. I started with my hands on the outside. You can rock, and then maybe you rock to the left and you kick, and then you come through the center, then you kick, and then you rock through the right. Oh my God, I'm stuck. Go, right? Maybe you got to get that childlike feeling.
And then come back through the center and release. Woo, and then look over the left shoulder and shake it out. And now instead of judging, instead of critiquing, could have got higher, I could have been more graceful, elegant, who cares? It's not happening anymore. Relax. Good. Push back onto your shins. Couple of options, right? You can tell we're serving up the heart forward. You can tell we're serving it up forward. So the next option would be either stand on your knees. This is a heart lifting week. Stand on your knees, lift up, and be in a modified camel, or go for the feet. If camel's not your jam, sit on back and have your feet pointed, right? My hips are inside my heels. My feet are pointing straight back, and then you go back into Supta Virasana. If there was any pain in my knees, any points of confusion, hip and ankles bummed, I would not go back, okay? Be in camel, still be in camel. If not, if you're in reclined hero, yeah, be in reclined hero. I don't know what's right for you, okay? If you don't know, go to camel. Reclined hero, you can stay. Camel, come up and out. And then slowly come out of your Supta Virasana and bring your legs together and sit. We're going to do 9 stirs of the arms, and then you'll get to decide what you want to do one more time, okay? So the stirring and the churning, the heart opening that comes from the Kundalini lineage, classically the legs are zippered together and you come up and then you come down. If that's too much for your hips, your knees, your ankles, you can stir. If you need something like a towel, a pranayama cushion in between to decompress the knee joint, do that now. If this isn't okay, sitting, stand. You've got all the public service announcements. We have 9 of them, okay? Stir the elbows forward, up and back. This is the most user-friendly version, forward, up and back, right through the heart and the lungs. What are you doing? You're really massaging your lungs. This is all it takes, right? So if you were someone who was going down and up, and down, and up, squeeze those legs, right? I just could feel, oh, I wasn't squeezing my legs, and my right knee said, don't do that. Last 3, right? Stirring, even the kidneys might feel this. Little massage for the liver. And then you sit. Side bend over to your right, just a side bend. Inhale, come up, side bend over to your left. Ooh, all kinds of adjustments in my spine. And then up. So now a choice. Do you want to do a camel again? No, thank you. Sit to one side and come into a half bridge. And we are not done with our practice, right? We're using back bending, and then we're going to do something else. So you could be in another camel. You can certainly come onto your back and do a half bridge, okay? If you're doing a camel, go now. If you're doing the half bridge and you want the half bridge to take you to your wheel, then you would do that, right? Half bridge, friends, remember, it's a bridge with a walking path. That's what it's called in Sanskrit. Lift your pelvis a little higher. Lift your pelvis a little higher. Higher. And then slowly come down. Okay. Camel, friends, meet on the floor for one half bridge. Half bridge, friends, do a wheel if that's in your wheelhouse in your practice. Only I would think that's funny. Anyway, you do one more variation here. One more variation. Maybe it's the wheel, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know what's right for you. It's not a watching moment, it's a participating moment. And you're just breathing. Now, when you're complete, you'll come down and you will slowly rock up and back
up and back. And if it feels okay for your spine, for your bone density in your spine, you rock all the way up to standing. There you are. Now, you might have thought, you might have felt, you might have noted, that's it, I'm on the ground. You will bend your right knee, your right hand will come out to the side, and you will grab your right foot, okay? Grab your right foot on the inside. So I want to say this again, the arm bone is rolling back. So that keeps the palm open. We don't swivel our hand. You grab the foot, then you look forward, reach up, then you begin to kick, right? You only begin to kick if you can keep the right pec, the right delt open, reach back, kick, friends, kick. If you don't want to kick, don't kick, right? Come on, reach forward, kick back, breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs a little bit more, please. So your knee on the right goes a little left. What are you looking forward to? What are you moving forward to? And then release that. Land, ground, breathe. Bend your left elbow. Again, I'm going to say it. So it's the left hand is holding platter, pizza, whatever. It reaches back. The left knee bends. You grab the inner ankle. You stay here. Or you reach up. You look forward, right? Aim true. What does that mean? Forward toward your target. What's your target? Kick. Where's your bow? Your dancer in Uttarajasana. As much as the left foot kicks back, the right arm reaches. You fall out, who cares? Squeeze your knees closer together. We're in the home stretch and what is called to action, laser-like. You got this. Come on, stay with it. Stay with it. Yes, yes. And then release. Yeah, see, all of it opening. Guess what happens now? Feet as wide as your mat. Boom, right down into Malasana squat. Okay, so here you are, right here. We're priming now the hips. So we'll do our kriyas, and then for most of you, we're gonna land in that shape that you love, okay? So 3 kriyas, and then we're gonna land in the shape you love. You can move faster than me, you can move slower, you can be louder. Remember, I'm dealing with the frame of camera. So when you come up slow. You're using SAT, Satnam squats. You don't have to get that low. We begin by taking a deep breath in and then sticking the tongue out. Arms reach up, look at those thumbs. Sat, and then squat down. Nam, yeah? Sat, and then nam. You know what you're doing even if you don't. Sat, nam. Yeah, you know. Sat, nam. Maybe you go lower. Sat, nam. Maybe you stay high. Sat, nam. Eyes up. Sat, nam. Hard up. Sat, nam. Keep up. Sat, nam. Keep going. Sat, nam. Sat, nam. Maybe louder. Sat, nam. Ungrip your toes. Sat, nam. Flow more. Sat, nam. Last 3. Sat, nam. Last 2. Sat, nam. Last 1. Sat, nam. Up you come. Putter your lips and shake out your hips. Right, so all of that heart opening, all of that lifting, all of that steeping in the basin of the pelvis. Now we turn it and we transform it into the Sat and Nam crosses. If you don't want to lift your knee, you just come up onto your toes as you cross. If you want to lift the knee, right? If you really want to go for it, you can go as fast as you like. Keep your heart and your lungs up, okay? We start again with the tongue out. Take a deep breath in, tongue out, and then we use mantra. Sat, Nam, stay with it. Sat, Nam, hard up. Sat, Nam, keep up. Sat, Nam, change your story. Sat, Nam, rewrite it. Sat, Nam, yes you can. Sat, Nam, keep moving forward. Sat, Nam, not looking back. Sat, Nam, not repeating the past. Sat, Nam, not looping. Sat, Nam, releasing. Sat, Nam, ungripping. Sat, Nam, freeing it up. Sat, Nam, especially if you're not free. Sat, Nam, last 2. Sat, Nam, last 1. Sat, Okay, shake out the arms. Reground yourself. Hopefully your heart rate is elevated. Hopefully you're a little breathy. Maybe you're very appreciative that you're still alive. Yeah. Right, so we get really clear. We're breathing. Now we integrate the hud or hung. It's right below the navel. Second, third chakra, hud or hung. In the Kundalini lineage, they say that there are many bodies within the body and we're clearing it out and we're clearing it up. And after this one, I promise, you're going right to the floor, okay? After this one, right to the floor. So you'll take your left thumb in front of your right, your Jupiter fingers up. Yeah, we're doing the wood choppers. Yeah, we are, okay? So you slowly, as much as you can, arch, curl, or extend, flex. You can go fast or slower. Okay, take your tongue, inhale, stick it out, and then reach your arms up and go. Ha. Now you can be louder. Ha. Now you can move faster. Ha. And go inside. Ha. To all of your efforts. Ha. To all of your achievements. Ha. And you release. Ha, whatever the evidence says, ha, you let it go, ha, so that you can free up, ha, more space, ha, to be free, ha, you are not a mistake, ha, you are not an accident, ha, you are not your accident, ha, you are not your mistakes, ha, so what do you want to be, ha, how do you want to be free, ha, do you like to be shackled, ha, where are you? Ha, are you evaluating? Ha, is this yoga? Ha, or are you participating? Ha, come on, go after it. Ha, cut through it. Ha, free it up. Ha, let it go. Ha, or grip it tight. Ha, make some noise. Ha, get it out. Ha, let it out. Ha, the resentment. Ha, the resistance. Ha, the refueling. Ha, keep after it. Come on. Ha, whatever it is. Oh, for me. Oh, proud me. Oh, wagging the finger at someone else. Oh, wagging the finger at yourself. Whatever it is, put it down. Keep going. You only got a handful more. Ha, that means 5 more. Keep cutting through. 4 more. Ha, last 3. Really do it. Last 2. Ha, last 1. Ha, putter your lips. Soften your face. Right hand heart, left hand belly. So in the sacred lineage of yoga, the right hand on the heart is the giving, the Shiva, the male hand, the divine masculine, right? It's not male energy, it's the thinking, holding that heart, saying to your heart, I know you listen, heart, deeply, disarm. And the left hand, Shakti, divine feminine, holding navel center, creator, creative creation, landing. I know you have a gift. Do you want to speak it to the world? I'll catch it. That's what the left hand says. I'll catch it. And then whatever's coming up, laughter, gratitude, anger, tears, you get to decide if you're going to shut it right back down, you're going to let it out, if you're going to grip around the glutes. Okay, here's where we go. You can either come onto your back for figure 4, or you can go right into pigeon with the right leg, okay? So if you don't know pigeon, I will demonstrate figure 4. You can do it seated. If you're a double pigeon kind of person, you can go double pigeon. But you have worked really hard. Everything is steeped in prime. That was part of the theme today, marinated in your breath. So take that right leg forward, nice, Amy, and breathe, right? Breathe. And whatever's gripping tightly in the rotators, ask of the body, of the mind, may I unpack? Am I open to that? Let yourself be breathed now. So just 2 more rounds of breath, yeah. In the pigeon with the right leg forward. If you're someone who likes the mermaid in the pigeon, you like to come up, bend the left knee and grab that foot. I'm certain you're ready for it, okay? If you're on your back in the figure four, just simply switch left outer ankle and right thigh. And if you're in that regal pigeon, not the sloppy, lazy one, you can sweep that right leg back and up, put it down, vinyasa if you like. If not, put it down and lift the left leg and come into Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Right? It's the king, and we'll call it the king or the queen half pigeon. So for those of you who did the mermaid, you could switch to the left now. And then my figure four friends, you're just staying right there and breathing. And hopefully there is a feeling in the body of feeling your way through whatever it is. So sweet. For those of you who are in pigeon, if you want to bend the right knee and grab the top of the right foot now for that mermaid stretch, right? That was also really where the body could go. So you could do that. If that's not exciting for you, one more breath there. Figure four friends, you could do a happy baby, a reclined twist. Pigeon mermaid friends, when you get out of there, you can take a vinyasa and come on your back and do a twist or a happy baby. I always like a moment of, what do you want? Do you want a headstand? Do you want a shoulder stand? Do you need a fish pose? If you don't know, I would just take the body into Shavasana. We did plenty of twisting. If you have a wall close and your legs want to go up the wall. I just want to remind you that for most of us in this practice, for most of us, we actually do a lot. So could the offering be, could it possibly be, may I rest now and may I restore now? May I welcome restoration and restoring. So find your way into Shavasana. Slide and lift the chest as the right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade come under the heart like pillows. And then let the blades slip down the back. If there's any residual tension in the body, shake it out. And if not, let the bones be heavy. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Narayana Vasudeva Hare Om. A great benefit to a home practice, beyond the expansive container of the yoga room, is that you can stay in Shavasana as long as you like. For those of you ready to move, Fingers, toes first, as if you're impressed that the body has that capability. Ankles and wrists. Slow enough that you feel it. Rub pads of hands and palms of feet together. Clear energy in the hands, grounded energy in the feet. Rub it in. And then extend the arms and the legs. Your clear energy out to all beings. Your grounded energy from your feet to all beings. Expanding everywhere, boundless, and roll to your right, hug your knees into your chest. Slowly come up to seated. When you sit up, if you are, and there's no rush, your atlas, your world, you have one world on your shoulders, set it up. Lift through the center of your chest, and then that crown of the head, put your crown on. Right? Radiate light, love, compassion. Bring your hands to your heart center in prayer. You radiate the light, the love, and the compassion for yourself. And you send it to all beings. One audible release and one om, my friends. Inhale. Inhale. May we speak only what is kind, only what is true, only what is necessary, first to ourselves, so that we develop comfort with silence. Only what is kind, only what is true, only what is necessary, or silence. Thank you for sharing this practice. Namaste.